are you? I'm Jenny Boom Boom. This is Small Business Tuesday. I'm really excited about tonight because we have 3 businesses for the first time. 3 businesses. And I think we're going to keep it at 3 businesses every week moving forward. So I am loving the fact that we have so many businesses that want to join Small Business Tuesday. Yes, that's my dog. He's over here. He thinks he's a pit bull, but he's 10 pounds. Anyway, thank you for joining us for Small Business Tuesday. We have a variety of businesses tonight, too. So I'm really excited about getting to know these businesses. We do this every Tuesday at 7. And the reason being is because I think if there's a few lessons we've learned during this time, but one really important lesson was the fact that, we really need to support small businesses. It's super important to support our small businesses. We don't want vacant storefronts. We don't want vacant buildings because vacant buildings lead to more crime. And we need to take care of these folks that have these small businesses. So let me see if my first business is here yet. And it is. I'm excited. It's okay. My dog's over here like, what's going on? Here we go. We're connecting. Hi, Milton.
Hi, Jenny Boom Boom.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Okay, so Milton's from Socceropolis. Did I say that right?
That's me, and you said it correctly.
Okay, thank God. I practiced like 100 times. Hey, welcome to Small Business Tuesday. You were actually nominated by Modern Formals.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me on your show. I'm a big fan. Thank you so much.
You. Thank you. I love your whole setup. I need something cool like that. I'm just sitting on my couch. All the pillows around me. My dog's over here.
It's all about presentation, right?
No, right. I need to now I got to set my game up there, Milton. I have to set my game up. So tell me about Socceropolis. I used to be a soccer mom. My kids all played soccer in the past. So tell me about Socceropolis.
Well, Socceropolis is a fantastic, unique soccer program. I run soccer classes, soccer camps, soccer birthday parties for ages 3 and up. And it's just a lot of fun. I teach kids the basics, fundamentals of soccer, trapping, passing, shooting, but in a fun, safe environment. And it's a fast-paced program, high energy, as you can tell. It's my passion, and I just love teaching the kids.
I love high energy, that's for sure. So tell me about your soccer programs. What are the classes like?
Well, the classes are fun. They're group classes right now. I've been offering ever since the COVID started. I was offering free online Zoom classes when it all happened. And then I went on to pod classes when stage 3 started coming up, when stage 2, stage 3 started opening up. And then I was just running programs at people's houses. And then I'm doing indoor soccer programs in Plainville right now. But it's a lot of fun. It's a group program. Sometimes I kept up to 15 to 18 kids. Now I'm down to 8 to 10 kids in each program because of the 50%. But it's a fun program. They learn a lot. I do a lot of zigzags. I do a lot of obstacle courses, relay races, everything ending in a goal. And they're always having, they're trapping, they're passing. I have these 3 and 4-year-olds already playing soccer games, and it is the best thing ever watching them. They're the cutest kids.
No, that's awesome. So Milton, how long have you been playing soccer?
Oh, I've been playing all my life. I pretty much was born with a ball on my foot. So I've just been doing this. This is my passion, my love. I started in California. I was out there for over 20 years, contracted with the city of Santa Monica. I was teaching celebrity kids. I was doing soccer commercials. I was living the dream. I can't complain.
So then you're like, oh, you know what I'll do is I'll head to Connecticut.
Yeah.
What were you thinking, Milton?
No, but the reason why I'm here now, I've been here for 5 years. I reconnected with my middle school sweetheart, got married, started soccer here, and it just blew up, and I'm just loving every minute of it.
Oh, that's like a perfect love story there, Milton.
Yes, it is actually.
So you're based in West Hartford, but you just said that you're doing a program in Plainville. So where exactly can we find you? Because I was trying to investigate and I can't find you.
Oh, well, you can find me on my website at socceropolis.com. You can like us on Facebook, and you can follow us on Instagram. I'm always promoting all my programs, soccer classes, soccer camps, soccer birthday parties. Like I said, for kids ages 3 to 8-year-olds. And it's a fun, fantastic program.
So you pretty much are in different towns during these programs. So where's the farthest that you go?
Well, it depends. I'll go down by the shore. It depends. If there's groups that, that are looking for programs and they want my specialty program, I'm definitely on the road heading their way. It doesn't matter. I'll drive an hour, 2 hours. That's fine. You know what I mean? But it's just about, spreading the word, getting my program out there. Like right now, my base is West Hartford. I'm running indoor soccer programs now. Registration is open for January and February classes in Plainville at this place called All Access Sports. And I was also running programs in Rocky Hill, pod classes in Rocky Hill, also in Bristol. So I do spread myself out. So it's great.
That's so awesome.
So I like a mobile soccer program.
So tell me about the birthday parties, because birthday parties are very important.
Well, birthday parties are so much fun. I set it up like a mini soccer field. We do obstacle courses, relay races, soccer games. I provided a huge soccer ball piñata full of candy in it that they kick open. We do tug of war. We do potato sack races. It is the whole gamut, and they love it. And the kids just nonstop moving, nonstop playing. It's the best ever.
So do you go to people's houses for that, or would we go to somewhere that you want to be at?
Well, if they don't have a yard, I go to their house. If they have a big enough yard, I'll go to a park, or we can go to a park or a field, or a school field and stuff. But I can go to them. They can come to me. It depends, when what's available.
So someone just asked, do you do indoor birthday parties at all?
Yes, I'm doing indoor. I can offer indoor soccer birthday parties as well, as long as the time is available. Because at this facility that I'm working at right now, they do rent to other programs like football, lacrosse, baseball, indoor baseball. So if it's available, I'm available.
Okay.
For a birthday party.
Question here.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Someone was just saying that they like my haircut. Sorry. Thank you. I appreciate it. Everybody's glad I cut my hair because it was looking crazy. Okay, so I found this on your website. It said Socceropolis is more of a prep stage for future endeavors in soccer. We are not a club team, traveling team, or league. Why is that important for us to know?
Well, the reason why is because I get a lot of phone calls and emails regarding and texts regarding, are you a store? Are you our club team? Are you a traveling team? No, basically what it is the fundamentals of soccer. I start them young, get them ready for those club teams, those those high-end class teams. So those soccer leagues. So when they come to me, and then they go straight up and they're all ready to go for those leagues and those programs. So that's why I had to put that in there, because everyone that I got phone calls from, they were like, how many games do they play? How many kids are on the team? And I'm like, no, it's more of a fundamental game. I want them to love the game, have the passion for the game. They have to enjoy it first before they come really serious about it. So that's what my program's all about.
And that actually might be a little safer to do right now, rather than be in a league where kids are playing against each other from different towns.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So, like most of my programs right now in classes, they turn out to be a pod class because, two parents put a program together, and, they get the same kids from their classrooms, and they're like, okay, here's a class here, here's another class. And I'm always open to programs. If a parent can put a class together, feel free to let me know. I'll figure out the day and time what they can do it, and we can work something out.
Wow, Milton, you're just so awesomely fun and energetic and flexible with all of this stuff. I know that COVID, I'm sure in your field, has been a bad thing. It's been such a downer, I'm sure, right? How has it affected your business? I know you've had to, downsize a little bit, but besides that.
Well, yeah, when it first hit in March, of course, just like everyone else, we had to shut down. But what I did, I kind of turned the tables, and I just stayed in the game. I literally started free online Zoom classes, and then I just started doing a lot of stuff in the community. I was giving back. I was promoting local businesses. I was providing for food share, Chrysalis Center, providing our healthcare workers. I was doing a lot of that stuff, and I didn't realize how much I was doing once COVID hit. And I didn't realize this, but my wife was writing everything down, and she nominated me. I'm part of the West Hartford Chamber. I've been part of the West Hartford Chamber ever since I came to West Hartford. And I was just, I was just surprised, but they awarded me the Unsung Hero Award. I was so shocked.
Good.
I've never won something like that before. And I didn't realize how many, how many acts of kindness I did, because I was just doing it because I love giving back to people. And it was just the best. I was showing up to, my kids, the kids' houses, giving them soccer balls, giving them t-shirts, bringing them pizza. I was just in the game, being present. It was just the best thing I could have ever done. And that's just picked up my business even more. So
Well,
it's been really great.
to you, Milton, because that just sounds, incredible. Some of us, including myself, were pretty devastated when all of this happened and didn't really know what to do. And we're almost in a state of shock. So the fact that you were able to just get right in there and start doing all of these things and thinking outside the box.
Yes.
I have to really say, wow.
Yes, I actually couldn't believe it. I actually had to say wow to myself, because when I was awarded the Unsung Hero Award by the West Hartford Chamber, I was so shocked. And when they read off the list, I'm like, I really did that much? Oh my God, it was just, I had something going on every single day. And it was just, I wasn't really looking at it that way. It was just something I just was having fun doing and just keeping present and keeping my name out there. And it just worked out, happened to work out, and it just worked out.
Okay, so is this like a family affair? Your wife, your kids, everybody's involved here with
Well, my wife's involved. She's managed all the advertising and all that kind of stuff. So, but I just run the programs. Like when I first came to West Hartford, I go, look, get me 5 kids, I'll make it into an empire. And it just took off right off the bat. And that's what happened when I was in California, teaching all this. It started from teaching 5 kids, and it turned into an empire. And I just started, and that turned into doing commercials. And then that turned into teaching celebrity kids. And it was just an amazing play.
Now, let me give you a little scenario here, Milton. Say I have a child that's older than 8 that might want private lessons to just kind of work on some skills. Do you offer that as well?
Oh, yes, I absolutely offer private lessons. Whatever age, whether it's middle school, high school, I offer any age private lessons, because, they're still learning. Well, I'm still learning it. I'm still learning the sport. So anything that can help them out, to get ready from middle school to high school, junior high school to high school, whatever helps, whatever age, I'm definitely there.
All right. Are you good with any goalie training? Because I have a goalie in the family.
I can do goalie training as well. I play goalie. I play defense, offense, striker. I mean, in order to be a fantastic player on the field, you pretty much have to play every part. But in soccer,
like I'm the whole team.
Well, just like in life, you're playing offense, defense. You know what I mean? So it's always part of the game. So it's good.
That's awesome. I'm so happy for you. It seems like you have it together. You know what you're doing, and you know how you're going to move forward.
Yeah, well, I'm so glad it seems that way. It just happens that way. I guess it's just because I love what I do. I have a passion for it, and I just go for it. You know what I mean? I just stay in the game, and it just keeps me busy, keep me focused, and I just love teaching the kids, and I love seeing them smile. I love seeing them progress. And you can just like I do 4-week, 6-week classes, and you can see by the second, 3rd week, they like turn it up, they turn that switch on, and I let them loose, and they love it. They have so much fun.
That's awesome. Okay, so moving forward, we're in November now. I know that you're always starting new programs. So tell me again how to get in touch with you so that we can maybe put together like a little class, or if we just want to join a program that you already have, going. And do you do over just the summer or over the holidays as well?
Well, I do all year long soccer classes, soccer camps, soccer birthday parties. All that information is on my website at www.socceropolis.com. Or like I said, you can follow me on Instagram, like us on Facebook, because I'm always throwing all my programs up there, what's opening up. Like, for instance, we're in the middle of our November, December classes. Once that ends, I'm possibly going to start, I'm actually in the works of possibly running not a soccer camp per se, but soccer classes during the Christmas break. But registration is already open for our January, February program, indoor soccer programs or winter programs right now.
I feel like that idea of doing something over Christmas break is really important, because a lot of families are not going to travel this year because they're
right.
So
right. Yeah, so I'm definitely looking into that right now. I'm just worried about having the kids, like when I do my camps, I usually do half day camps. I usually do 9 to 12 or 9 to 1. But with having so many kids in one place for so much time, that's why I think I'm gonna break it up for like 9 to 9:45, 10 to 10:45, 11 to 11:45 with different age group programs, just so they're in and out. You know what I mean? With a less number of kids, like I said, 8 to 10 kids instead of 15 to 20 kids. But that's what I'm looking at right now. But you know what? Anything can change. If things change with this, with the spike that's going up, hopefully it goes back down. Then we're going off with camps. But I'm definitely, there's always something in the works.
That's good, because a lot of kids, and speaking as a mom with kids that are home right now,
Right.
from home,
Yeah.
activities. It's important for them to stay, active throughout this, because, you can't just have them sitting there. I always talk about my son. He likes to play Fortnite. It drives me crazy. I'm like, get off that game, like, go
No,
do something, So
I totally get it. I hear from the parents all the time. They're like, what am I going to do with my child? He's in the house. Every time it's so perfect that I can just drop him off to your class, and just watch him let loose. But like I said, like if they want to do a Zoom class, I'm available for a Zoom class. I can do it with like a bunch of kids in their groups, in their pods. And then I also during COVID, for the first time, I offered a Zoom soccer birthday party, which was amazing. Yeah, we actually even had someone join us from Sweden and England. It was amazing. And all the kids were in there. I was showing them all these moves, doing all these tricks, and it just worked out so perfect.
Oh, that's awesome. That's so great.
Yeah. So, just got to open up that box. You know what I mean? So
well, you're always thinking much more forward than any of us. So I love it.
Like, thank you.
Socceropolis, make sure and follow Socceropolis on Instagram. They have a great IG, and you can click right onto the website there. Check out all of their programs and also get in touch with Milton. Thank you so much, Milton. I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you so much for having me on your show. It's been great. So,
and tell me your website one more time.
It's www.socceropolis.com.
All right, so I'm going to be bugging you on Monday. You're going to have to nominate somebody else, okay?
I will. I'm all set for it. Thank you so much for having me on your show. Take care, Jenny Boo Boo.
Thank you, Milton. Take care. Have a great night. And I'm jealous of your setup. Bye.
You too. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
So that was Milton from Socceropolis in West Hartford. So he's got a lot of great programs going on. And of course, check out his website and his Instagram too. And up next, well, I am so interested in this next business. We've been talking for a couple of weeks off and on here about doing this, and I really checked it out today, like their IG and everything that they got going on. And I've been talking about a lot on my show on the radio about glamping, because this was a term that I learned because the Kardashians went glamping. And pretty much this is what this company offers. They offer glamping, which is like glamorous camping. But hi, Selena.
Hey.
Sideways. So hi, there you go. Hey. Hi, how are you? So I'm sorry, I only know Selena. I'm sorry, what? First of all, can you explain who's who? Because I haven't seen you guys in person before. Sorry.
I'm Selena. This is Kia.
Hi. It's very nice to meet you. I'm Jenny, and they are from F.L.Y Slumber Parties, which is based in New Britain, from what I understand. And you were actually nominated by Peak Performance Training Studio, my friend Tabucky Jr. over there. So how are you? How's everything going?
I'm good. We're in the car, mom life.
Right.
Gotta get away
hide in the car.
Girl, I just said everybody, like Max and Vic are in the back. They're watching. We got this outdoor projector. These two can't get enough of it. They're out there every night watching a movie. And then Sasha's in the back room, and I got the dog here, and I'm like, everybody be quiet. Just give me a few minutes here,
Right.
I understand. And trying to get work done in the morning. Oh my God, it's hard.
Crazy.
So tell me a little bit about F.L.Y Slumber Parties. And I know you also have a Fly Girls mobile beauty company as well. So I was looking at your Instagram. This is a fascinating idea.
Thank you. Yeah, so we started actually Fly Girls Mobile Beauty in 2016. That's our spa party service that we do for girls ages 5 through 16. We travel all over Connecticut and host spa parties. And then in 2018, after just looking on Pinterest and Instagram, I was like noticing a lot of these companies doing glammed up slumber parties. And I was like telling my sister, I'm like, we can do this. Like, definitely, like, this is something we can bring to Connecticut. So after, you know, researching it a bit, I'm like, yeah, let's definitely bring this to Connecticut. This is something that I think will be super popular with all the kids. So we added on Camp Fly in 2018. And basically what it is it's not your average sleepover. You know how we had slumber parties when we were kids, all of our cousins sleeping over all of your friends, sleeping on the floor, on, you know, made up bed sheets and stuff. This is on a glam level. You get, all of the kids get teepees. And actually when we first started, I handmade all of the teepees. I built them myself.
Wow.
So yeah, that took a lot. So now we kind of switched over from the handmade ones to they're more pre-made teepees that we use now. But yeah, it's basically a glammed up sleepover experience that we offer to boys, girls, and adults. So yeah, it's been fun.
It's incredible. I saw that you guys have like this huge tent now. I mean, this seems like just a thing that families need at this time because we're spending so much time at home that we need these types of things to happen.
Yeah, it's been great. Honestly, with COVID, like things kind of slowed down as far as like our spa parties, but
the slumber parties have definitely picked up.
Yeah, with our slumber parties, we could do things outside. So we started doing outdoor picnics along with the teepees, and they would hang out at the picnic tables and lounge outdoors, or even smaller sleepovers just for like best friends or cousins, siblings. So it worked out in the end. So. Yeah.
I tell you, I wish you guys were around when my girls were like little.
I know. We even say that all the time. Like this was nothing like this when we were kids.
Yep.
No, they used to be like, Mom, can such and such sleep over? Be like, yep, just drag the mattress into the living room.
Right.
Right.
Build a fort, no problem. I'll watch all the
everybody on one bunk bed or something.
No, seriously. I think even last year my daughter had her friend sleep over. They all slept in like one bed. I'm like, how'd y'all sleep in that bed, you know?
Yeah.
I saw some of the pictures, and you guys have really cool themes too. I saw that you, speaking of boys, you have a Fortnite theme?
Yes, I'm actually working on debuting that now. So we have a party scheduled for November 21st. So everybody will get to see the full setup of that. I basically create all of the decor items. We hand make a lot of stuff for the business, so I think that puts us basically makes us different from other businesses that are out there, because there's a few other summer party businesses in Connecticut as well, but we hand make a lot of the items that we include in our packages. Okay. So I think that's the fun part about it.
So tell me about the process here. So I go onto your website and I'm like, hey, I really want to book a sleepover. What is the process of putting something like this together?
So our website is www.flygirlsmobilebeauty.com, and we offer 3 different packages for our summer party. So you can book a 3 TP package, which is our besties package, or our 5 TP package, which is our ultimate slumber party. And then we have a combo of our spa and slumber party, which is like our grand package where you can have both a spa party and a slumber party together. So basically we can either come to your home to set up, or a lot of people choose to do a hotel suite if they don't have room in their home to do a party. So we've done a lot of those as well. We just ask that, you know, the room is clear, the area that we set up for the teepees is clear, and we come in, take pictures of the space, and basically make it happen for your child. So, and once the most rewarding thing about it is once they see the summer
they're
party,
always so surprised,
their faces, it's
the way they light up is crazy.
That's the most rewarding part about doing this.
I saw that you guys have like a unicorn theme. So tell me some of the themes that you guys do. And would it be something that a parent would pick, or do you guys pick it?
The parents actually pick the theme. So we have our unicorn dreams package,
the mermaid
dreams,
boho purple.
That's our popular one. Boho purple and our boho chic. Those two, everybody loves those 2 packages.
The gamer,
and then our Fortnite theme for the boys is new, or gamer, which is like our Xbox type of theme. It's like green and black. And then we also have our camping theme for the boys.
Nice. What's included in the camping theme?
So with that theme, it's like the buffalo check plaid, like the traditional like camping colors. And then we have a fire pit pillow that we put in the middle that they like. It also includes, all of the packages include a hygiene kit, which includes a toothbrush, face cloth, and toothpaste, because somebody's always forgetting those important items when you're sleeping over someone's house. And it includes all of the decor as far as garland, fairy lights, the bed sheets, matching pillows, like we bring it all.
Okay, so Ken 86 said, do you do custom themes? Well, you pretty much do, right? It just
So if someone wants something custom, you just have to let us know and we can make it happen.
We do custom face masks, sleep masks, pillowcases, whatever. Just let us know and we'll do it.
Yeah.
That's incredible. What's the craziest theme that you guys have done so far? Is there a crazy theme?
I don't know theme, but I think our last party.
Yeah, not really a crazy theme, but yeah, our last party that you saw with the big bell tent that we just got.
That was crazy.
So we did that party for 2 twins, boy and a girl, Anna and Max, and it was their 8th birthday. And Anna had her one big bell tent for her and her girls, and Max had his big bell tent for him and his boys. And it was a huge event. Yeah. It took a lot of planning on our part, but yeah, we made it happen. So that was something custom, basically. We gave the client the color choices. I gave her, our ideas, and it all came together.
Yeah, we just went back and forth with her for a while. We were, what was it, like a month, or was it more than that?
A little less than a month.
She had things that she wanted to incorporate as well. That we were able to incorporate. So like we worked together really good. It turned out amazing, but it was crazy in a sense of the amount of work and the amount of planning and preparation, but it turned out so good. They were like great people too. So
what is your staff like? Because I see you two sitting here, but do you have a staff?
Yeah, so we have a few of our friends that actually help us with the setups when we need help. Mainly with the spa parties and with the slumber parties, it's usually just me and my sister. But yeah, as we've picked up over the years, 2018 was a little slow. Then last year it started picking up, and this year, like it's blowing up. So yeah, we've had to add on a few more people and ask for help when we're not available. So yeah, we're growing, and it's fun.
It's got to be exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
You guys are like,
I can't wait to see the future home.
Yeah, no, it was fun. Well, because we started with just like with the spa parties.
Yeah.
And then that ended up going into the slumber parties, and now we're doing date night setups and glamping events and all this different stuff.
Yes. If you need a date night, Jenny,
you
come to the house and set it up.
Right.
So tell me about your date night setup, because this is something that Vic's gonna have to take out his credit card and pay for. What is the date night setup all about?
So with the date nights, we'll come to your home or location of choice. So we actually did one most recently in Waterbury. So it was for their anniversary. So she had set up on her back deck. She had dinner set up for her husband, a masseuse that was, not with us, but yeah, she had hired a masseuse to come out, and she surprised her husband, and he was like, I've never had anyone go all out for me like this. We had candlelight, we set up a whole tablescape for them with utensils, tableware glasses, wine glasses. It was beautiful. You got to check it out on our page.
I will. I'll definitely check it out. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff went on after that dinner, don't you think, after that?
Right.
He's like, right. Yeah, I did. We left before that, though.
Yes. No, the date nights are awesome. A good surprise for, even hubby can, contact us and do it for your wife. Like, that'll be a good, unique date night, something different.
Right. Do you find a babysitter for the kids, too? Because...
Right. We need a shirt, right? We should add that into the package. But as of right now, no.
Like, well, you know what? We'll probably add that to one of the packages now that you said it.
Right.
So tell me about the spa party, because that sounds really fun. And a lot of people are scared right now to go to spas. So if it can come to you, I think that's perfect.
Yeah, so our spa parties we offer to girls age 5 through 16, and we come to you. So we come to your home, set up everything for the summer party. We let the girls wear spa robes, they get slippers. We bring everything to do their nails. Facials, we actually, with COVID, we more so do like face masks, you know, the little, they come in the package. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've been offering those. We also do a runway show with the girls at the end of each party, and they love it. They get to pick from our prop box. We have like feather boas and silly glasses and hats and all that, and they get to walk the runway and to their favorite song, and they actually love that part of the party.
So do you guys stay there throughout the whole event, or do you guys kind of just leave halfway through? And the question just came through, do you pick up the equipment the same day?
For the slumber parties, we pick up next day. Okay. So we drop off, set up the day of, and then we pick up the next morning.
Okay. All right. And so, and for the spa parties, you do obviously stay, and then you just take off kind of like when you guys are done with that, right?
Yeah, we stay and host the full party.
Oh, you guys are awesome. This is such a genius idea.
Thank you.
I mean, wow. I you know what? I would have never thought of this idea, and that's why you guys are going to be multimillionaires, and I won't be. But
yes, we're praying on it.
Well, thank you so much. It's Can't Fly Slumber Parties. Again, what is your website?
Our website is www.flygirlsmobilebeauty.com.
All right. Well, we're going to check it out. Oh, one person said, I'm sorry, how far are you willing to travel?
We travel all over Connecticut. Yep. We've even gone to
Mass, New York.
And New York. So, you know, if we get an inquiry well in advance, you know, we may make the exception to go outside of Connecticut as long as it's not too far out.
Okay. So perfect. That sounds great. Well, everybody, thanks for the great questions. And thank you, ladies. Can't Fly Slumber Party. Check out the website and set it up. This is the perfect thing, especially now that we're all home so much. Make some events special, you know. So thank you so much. It was great talking to you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jenny.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Okay, so as I said earlier tonight, we actually have 3 businesses that we're going to do, and we're going to keep doing 3 businesses every single Tuesday for Small Business Tuesday, because I'm getting a lot of DMs, people saying that they want to be involved. Now, we're still on the wave of people nominating someone else for the following week. So like Can't Fly, I'm going to call Selena on Monday and say, who would you like to nominate? But there are weeks where we can't get somebody on for some reason, and I'm definitely checking my DMs to get in touch with some of those folks there too. So just hang in there. You did my BFF Abby's birthday party. Oh, for Can't Fly. I'm sorry, Leah. I should have said that to them, but probably they're still on here and they can see that. Thank you, One Touch Detailing, for tuning in this week. Really appreciate that too. All right. So up next, we have another business here. I'm really excited about this business. I want to check them out. I think I'm going to say it wrong. I think it's Bergen House or Bergen House. I gotta figure that out. So we're going to figure that out in 2 seconds. Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Fantastic.
I like your hat. This is awesome. All right. So how do I pronounce your first name?
Oh, it's Talon.
I was going to say Talon. So it's Talon. Okay. And then how do I pronounce your actual place, your tap room?
Yeah, so we're called Bergen House.
Bergen House. Okay, cool. Because, you know, I was going to touch base with you and ask you all this. I'm sorry I'm being a little unprofessional right now, but I'm glad that you, Talon, are here from Bergen House. So Bergen House is located at 725 Main Street in Middletown. And I got to check this place out. I looked at your website and it says you're all right, I had to look up how to pronounce this. Craft meadery? Meadery. Okay. And tap room. What does that mean?
So mead is wine made from honey. Oh. And we take a little different spin on it. So everything that we do is 6.5 to 7% alcohol. Everything's less than 7% actually. So you can have a couple drinks. So when I sit down with a blank page, my thought process is, how can I have a drink that's sociable, sessionable, and crushable, right? So like this guy is my go-to. This is ginger. So it's made with orange blossom honey. It's got a clean, crisp flavor, and you can just have a conversation around it. It's about sharing the art, but it's more about being a part of the community.
Wow. Okay, so you're just awesome, and you should do like commercials and do some sort of like infomercial or something because you're great. So because I've never been to a meadery before, so
Not alone.
I've only been to like tap rooms and have sat and drank a lot of beer. I'm a big beer fan. This sounds fascinating.
It's a lot of fun. What you're saying is exactly what our biggest hurdle is, and always was going to be, COVID or not. It's the education side, right? People don't know what mead is, and then they find out, and they're expecting something different on top of it. Because when people have had mead, they've had it at a Ren fair. I'm trying to create something that, like I said, I want to share the art, and it's about having a great product and being able to share that with our neighbors and with our community.
So someone just said your mead is amazing.
Yeah, that's he's our neighbor next door at Purgatory, which is a fantastic coffee house right here in the same building.
Oh, okay, that's awesome. So what made you decide to start making mead?
Yeah, so my wife hates beer. I started brewing beer in 2011, and I just fell in love with the science and the art behind it, because both the science and the art is so extreme. Like, you can't reach the bottom of it. But like I said, my wife hates beer, and so I wanted something to share with her. And we were actually at a Yard Goats game 2 years ago, and she just looks at me and she's like, I want some of your mead. I don't want this mass-produced cider. And I was like, you can't be the only person that doesn't like beer and wants, a fun place to come and be in a brewery environment. And so we just started talking about it, and we just started going through the process of creating more and more recipes until, it's just to the point where I had so much meat at the house, I had to start giving it away, and now it's like, all right, this is real, and it's an art, and we get to share that now.
I actually have a lot of friends that don't drink beer. And so when we go places, they do end up drinking that like cidery stuff. Like, I'm not a big fan of it, but this sounds like it's more, I don't know. You said it's more like a wine, which would be really delicious.
Yeah, so we have some excellent cideries here in this state. I do have to say that, but it's a different. So like, this guy is a Bochet. So what I do is I actually caramelize the honey first, before I ferment it. And so I ferment it dry, so you get more of that like burnt caramel flavor rather than those brown sugar and forward flavors. So it's a very versatile platform, because honey can be very flavorful, but it can also be in the background. So this is my, we're calling it No Fair, which is also caramelized honey, but I got fresh pressed cider from the local farms. So it's a caramel apple is the flavor profile. So it's a lot of fun, and yeah, it's a different profile than cider, different than beer, different than wine, and it got the mouthfeel of champagne. So it's fun.
So when I go to your spot, Bergen House, how many flavors do you have? Like, what's the ordering process like?
Yeah, so we have 8 taps right now. And I don't plan on that changing because of the education side. Like, I want people to be able to come and enjoy several of our products and not feel like they have to get drunk, or I want people to be safe and make good decisions. And I also want people to feel like they have an opportunity to try the majority of what we have, knowing that we rotate in new flavors. We have pumpkin on right now. We're going to have pear this week.
I thought you had the pumpkin. It looks really good.
Yeah, it's delicious. And it's just a lot of unique flavors and something different to offer, to give people that option. And do you mind if I show you the space?
No, please show me the space. I want to see the space.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we're doing is we've gone out of our way to separate all of our tables, right? So we have 3,000 square foot,
wow.
And only 59 seats. We could have more seats even with coronavirus, but instead we separated everything, and we're not allowing people to order their beverages from the bar. We asked them to sit down, and we're providing tableside service. And that way, no one's on top of anybody, and they have an experience that's safe, and an experience that is, everyone can be comfortable. We've had several people say, this is the first time we've been out in coronavirus, and we'll definitely be back because we know we feel safe. 18-foot ceilings definitely help. There's a lot of air movement in the building, so we've gone out of our way to do that.
Yeah, it looks great. It looks amazing. One person just said, "Pair, please." Do you have a pair?
Yeah, so we're going to be releasing the pair hopefully this Friday.
Okay, awesome. Wow, that sounds amazing. So, is it kind of like when you go to a brewery, because that's all I've been to, so I'm just comparing. Do you do like flights, or are we just doing by glass? How does it work?
Yeah, definitely. So that's completely up to you. So what I was showing you a little bit ago over here, I have, oh, let me turn you around. Sorry about all the movement. Hopefully
No
you don't
worries.
get comfortable.
Fine. Trust
So
me.
right
This is
here,
a
I have my flight.
professional show.
I have my flight paddle. So we serve it in 12-ounce portions, but we also have 4-ounce portions available. And the way we price it is to not punish anybody for getting a flight. So if you get 2, then have 2. If you want to try all 8, that's like having 2.5 beers. So it's not a ridiculous amount of mead to have in one sitting. So you're not going to be punished for trying all 8 or for having just 2. You can just get a 4-ounce pour of whatever you'd like.
Great. And you also have a food truck, right?
So we have food trucks visit quite often.
Okay.
Right now, I think Middletown's a little worried about coronavirus. We just went orange, and we're slowing down a little bit. So I want to have a better volume before we have more food trucks. We do have a awesome food truck coming this Friday, but then we're going to take a break from food trucks probably until the new year.
Okay, so tell me about the food truck this Friday because I'm greedy and I have no plans, okay? No plans Friday. So
No, fantastic.
I'll go.
Yeah, we have a Jamaican food truck coming out this Friday. So they'll be here from 4 to 8. I can't remember the name of it. I'm so sorry about that.
It's fine. You had me at Jamaican and I'm good. And 8 o'clock works because I get off there at 6 and I'll be over there by 6:30 in Middletown. I ain't got no problem with that. So
Very-
I was looking on your website and I'm so glad now that I know what mead is and I know that it's meadery. How do I pronounce that again?
Mead-ery. It's a
Mead.
really stupid
Okay.
word.
Because
It's not.
I don't know
fault.
if I got something wrong because when I said how to pronounce, they had me all messed up. But anyway, but it said you have a low ABV sparkling mead. What's a low ABV?
Less than 7%. So everything we have right now is less than 7%. So like I said, if you want to have all 8, and in the 4-ounce portion, you should probably have some food with that, but you'll be good to drive after an hour and a half or 2 hours.
Okay. All right, cool. I won't have to sleep there or anything. But no, you had me at 6.5%. I'm good with that because anything more, a lot of times I'll be out and they'll be like, oh, we got to double this or I go, I don't need no double nothing. I'm getting older now. I need to be able to get up in the morning. So I'm going to be all right. So hours, what are your hours?
So right now we're open Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Fridays is 4 to 8. Saturday is 12 to 8. And Sunday's 12 to 6. So typical brewery hours, and as we pick up, we're only a month old. We opened September 12th. So as we,
that big, I did, wow, a month old. So this is super new to you, and you're opening in such a strange time.
oh, that's absolutely true. And I've told our guests, I think that sets us up for success in a way because everyone was ready for phase 3, and we all adjusted and everything. We never knew any different. So we like I said, we're doing tableside service. And I never staffed to bring the bar seats out. And I didn't want to take away people's social distance. So we never moved to the bar model. So for us, we've always been in phase 2 and we've never known anything different. And our cleaning protocols, I think, it would be more frustrating if we had been able to open in January when we tried to. And instead we're just, we're grinding it out, and we're in such a great community. And I've been amazed and overwhelmed from the support we've gotten from Middletown and from the support we've gotten from our neighbors. People are just amazing in this place, and we've had people, like I said, September 12th we opened. We've had people here 5 times already, and that's crazy. We're only open on weekends, and they've come and visit us 5 times, and we love our regulars, and we love being here.
Well, Talent, you were actually nominated by Cake Batter and Roll, who is a neighbor of yours in Middletown. Who's opening there, brand new business. She loves you. Lindsay loves you. She couldn't say enough great things about you. And we were talking about this when she was on last week, and even South from Modern Formals. Middletown is like the happening, and I swear I'm telling you, I sound like I'm from the 70s. The happening place right now. Everybody's talking about these thriving, up and coming businesses in Middletown. It's a place that people want to be.
And they should. There's so many great restaurants, so many great places to drink, and coffee shops in town. And there's a sense of community in Middletown that really drew us here in the first place. You know, we live about 10 minutes from here, so we wanted to be a part of our community, and that was a big draw to Middletown. And you know, it's got a thriving nightlife even during COVID, and that's pretty impressive. And yeah, you're absolutely right. It is a happening place.
Happening place, yeah. And I mean, you said you were going to maybe open in January, so that place, your location has just been kind of sitting there while you've been waiting.
Yeah, so there were a bunch of hurdles, and there always is with the new business, and the alcohol industry is heavily regulated. We get through the federal government pretty easily, and then Middletown was awesome. I mean, I've had the health department call me back on a Sunday. Like, they've been really incredible. The state of Connecticut changed the laws to actually be more mead friendly, because there wasn't any laws about mead.
Because
So
it's the only place. No, I'm kidding.
well,
You discovered this, and you're going to make $1 billion off of it.
it's not quite true. There's a couple other meaderies in Connecticut,
Okay, sorry.
but they actually had to file for distiller's license. So our license number is .0000001. We have the first meadery license in Connecticut. So.
That is hilarious. That is that hanging up, I hope? And you can
It is, yeah, right in our front entrance.
highlight that number? Wow.
Yeah, the OG account, right?
That's great. Now, so I was going to ask you about your upcoming events. Do you still have upcoming events going on, or are you just kind of waiting for, because of this rollback, you know, waiting to see what happens?
Yeah, so we definitely want to provide takeout sales for folks during coming into Thanksgiving. You know, the night before Thanksgiving has always been a big drinking holiday, right? And it's not something that people are going to be able to do this year. So we want to do a lot for takeout sales. This weekend we're going to give first round on us to all veterans, and then for Veterans Day, and
That's great.
You know,
That's so great.
we'll continue to do things like that, and then coming into New Year's, I was thinking, like, we're such a great pregame place, so I want to maybe do something for that for New Year's. So,
So cool. Yeah, that's so perfect. Go there earlier in the day, and then head back home, because we'll probably all still be under curfew by then. So we can go over there during the day, and then head on over, back home, to celebrate New Year's. But that's great.
Exactly. You hit the nail right on the head.
So tell me about when you bring the mead home, what do you put it in? Is it like a bottle of wine, or how do you package it? I'm not experienced with mead, so I don't know.
Most of the time, mead is about 14% alcohol, and you're going to buy it in 375 milliliter bottles, and it's pretty expensive. Those bottles usually run between $25 and $35 each.
Wow.
So honey's a lot more expensive than grain is when you make beer, and that's the reason behind it. And it's more expensive than grapes to make wine too, per pound. So that's why mead can get so expensive. Doing it at 6.5%, we're able to use a little bit less honey, and our process is sped up. So we offer very reasonable prices. So for around $10, we're doing 500 milliliter bottles to go, and as long as you keep them refrigerated, they're good to stay in your fridge for. I've opened it a year later, and they've been good.
Oh wow, really? Okay, that's awesome. Let me ask you a quick question before I go. How did you get involved in even making beer or mead?
Yeah, like I said, it was just beer that led me down that path, and my wife not liking
But how
beer.
did you start making beer? How did you figure that out?
So I was active duty Army, and so we came home to Boston to visit my in-laws for Christmas while I was in training, and my brother-in-law gave me a beer kit, and I took it back to training with me, and I made some illicit product and shared it with my fellow trainees, and we weren't allowed to drink in training, and it was probably terrible, but it was so much fun, and I just started reading, and I started getting into online forums, and the product just kept getting better and better. And then I realized that I can make a beer that would cost me $10 for the bottle. I can make 15 gallons for far cheaper, and I was just enjoying the science behind it, and the art behind it, and it's just a lot of fun to me. And like I said, right now I'm so excited to be sharing the art and sharing sharing something that people haven't had before. You know, I could have started a brewery, and why would I compete with Stubborn Beauty? Why would I compete with Forest City? They make fantastic beer, and they're right here in Middletown. You know, I want to be in a different space and share our customers rather than compete for market space.
Yeah, well, like I said, I mean, you said there's all these other, I mean, there are places that make mead in Connecticut, but this is my first experience even learning about it. So I think that you guys are few and far between, and I think this is a great idea.
Those are facts.
Great idea. Okay, so again, it's 725 Main Street in Middletown, and tell me your hours again because I have to memorize them.
Yeah, absolutely. It's Friday 4 to 8, Saturday 12 to 8, and Sunday is 12 to 6.
This is just it's such a great thing. I'm really excited about this, and don't think you won't see me there because I like to drink. If there's one thing that I do well, it's drink. And my friends like to drink too. So, and it looks like a nice, safe place because, we have to think and overthink every single situation now. And now that we got to see exactly what it looks like in there, it looks like you guys are really keeping things safe, and that's so important.
We're going out of our way to do that. Absolutely.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It was great meeting you. And again, Bergen House was nominated by Cake Batter and Roll in Middletown, so make sure and support them as well. We'll see you soon. And what's your website again?
It's bergenhousect.com, and it's right there on our Instagram, which is bergen.house.
I looked at all the pictures and stuff. I was like, everything looks so good, especially that pumpkin. Don't get rid of that pumpkin yet. I know it's almost Christmas time. Don't get rid of it. People give up on the pumpkin way too fast as far as I'm concerned. All right. Well, it was great to meet you. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right. See ya. Bye.
Have a good one, Jenny.
So that does it for Small Business Tuesday. I have to go through my list here. I want to thank Socceropolis, okay, who was nominated by Modern Formals. His name is Milton Ortega from Socceropolis. He's awesome. What a great spirit, right? And of course, you can check out his Instagram, which leads to his website. He does if you're just joining us, he does soccer classes, soccer camps, and also soccer birthday parties. I know we're all looking for ideas right now of things to do for the kids. Also, thanks so much to Selena and her sister from F.L.Y Slumber Parties. Also, they have Fly Girls Mobile Beauty. I mean, this is a great idea. They set up slumber parties for you, for kids. And they also do beauty parties, spa parties. They do different themes. These girls have got it together. What a genius idea. Follow them on Instagram at F.L.Y. And of course, you can check out their website too. And Bergen House, I just got off with Bergen House Talon. And of course, it was nominated by Cake Batter and Roll in Middletown. And I learned all about what mead is tonight. And I really want to go visit them. Maybe this Friday, they have a Jamaican food truck there, and they have great hours too. They open like at noon on Saturday and Sunday. So definitely the place to be. All right, I'm out of here. Thank you so much for joining me. And I will talk to you next Tuesday at 7 o'clock. Hey, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, it's Who Will She Be Talking To Wednesdays. And I'm working on my guest right now, and I think he's going to say yes. So hopefully, please join me, okay? See ya. Bye. Have a blessed night.